So now let's do the next chemical property. So the next chemical property, which is the chemical property number 5, is dehydration of alcohols. So now for dehydration of alcohols, there are totally two different cases depending on the temperatures. So now let's just consider both the cases. So first case is when the temperature is supposed to be 444 Kelvin. So now I think that in the textbook they wouldn't have mentioned in the Kelvin form, or 443 Kelvin or 444 Kelvin. So it is 443 Kelvin or 170 degrees Celsius. Or the second case is when the temperature is supposed to be 413 Kelvin or 140 degrees Celsius. So when the temperature is different, normally the product which you obtain is different. So for dehydration of alcohols, you basically make use of this reagent again, which is known as concentrated H2SO4. So concentrated H2SO4 is used in acid catalyzed dehydration, acid catalyzed hydration. Apart from that, in esterification also you make use of concentrated H2SO4. This will tell you how important concentrated H2SO4 is in chemistry. Like the importance of that reagent is very, very high. So now let's just consider both the cases. So 443 Kelvin or 170 degrees Celsius, when you carry your dehydration of an alcohol under these conditions, you will be getting a product which is known as an alkene, and this alkene can be ethene or propene depending on the alcohol that you make use of. So first let's take C2H5OH and then 170 degrees Celsius, and then you have conc H2SO4. So you will be getting CH2 double bond CH2 and then H2O. This is known as dehydration because there is a removal of water molecule. So when you remove a water molecule from this alcohol, you will be getting H2O, which is a byproduct, and CH2 double bond CH2, which is supposed to be your alkene. So this is dehydration when the temperature is 443 Kelvin or 170 degree Celsius. So if you take 413 Kelvin or 140 degrees Celsius, you will be getting an ether. So now let's write the reaction. The reaction is again very simple. So if you have C2H5OH, and then you will be having 140 degrees Celsius, and apart from 140 degrees Celsius, if you have conc H2SO4, because of the difference in the temperature, you will write the products will be CH3OCH3. This is supposed to be an ester. Okay, because as I've told you, a ketone has a C double bond O, and then an ester has COO, and then an ether just has an O. Okay, and then apart from that, you will be getting H2O, and then the way in which you name is dimethyl ether. So now dimethyl ether is the way in which you name this compound. So this is supposed to be dehydration of alcohols, where there are two cases. One is 443 Kelvin or 170 degrees Celsius. So if it is 170 degrees Celsius, you will be getting an alkene. And then next is 140 degrees Celsius, where you will be getting CH3OCH3. And as I think in the preparation of alkenes itself, we would have discussed about one more way in which you prepare an alkene, which is nothing but a chemical property of alcohol via dehydration, is making use of Al2O3. So Al2O3 is supposed to be aluminium oxide or alumina. The temperature is actually 300 degrees Celsius, because in this text under alcohols they would have given the temperature as 350 degrees Celsius, while under the preparation of alkenes they would have given that as 300 degrees Celsius. But it is 300 degrees Celsius is the correct one. So this, by using Al2O3, which is again a very good dehydrating agent at a temperature of 300 degrees Celsius, is also another way in which you get CH2 double bond CH2. So this is an industrial way of preparation of CH2 double bond CH2, and yet another way to prepare, not to prepare in the sense, I mean to describe about the chemical properties of alcohol. You can actually make use of this compound so that you can carry out dehydration and then obtain an alkene. Yeah. So now next, let's do the next chemical property, which is the last chemical property under alcohols, which is reaction with phosphorus trichloride. So reaction with phosphorus trichloride is supposed to be a very good method to prepare alkyl halides, apart from halogenation of alkenes, alkynes. So apart from the halogenation of such compounds, you can also make an alcohol react with phosphorus trichloride. So now let's just write the reaction, which is pretty simple. So first let's take C2H5OH. So as the name suggests, since it's phosphorus trichloride, so it will be PCl3 or PCl5. So since it's PCl3, you're writing PCl3, or can write PBr3. So depending on what the halogen is. So PCl3. So now that will give you, you need to balance it also. So it will be 3C2H5Cl, and apart from that you will be getting H3PO3. So this H3PO3 is supposed to be known as phosphoric acid. Okay, this is known as phosphoric acid. And then apart from that, while studying about inorganic chemistry in 11th standard or even in 12th standard, you will be learning about different types of acids which you can get from phosphorus. So now let's just write the other reactions also depending on what the alcohol is. So now let's write C3H7OH. So and then let's write PCl3 apart from that. So 3CH3 C3H7OH plus PCl3. So that will give you 3C3H7O H7Cl. So okay. So as I've told you, since it's a very good method to prepare alkyl halides, the product is supposed to be very clear. So you will have C3H7OH and then PCl3. Since they are totally 3 chlorine atoms, you will put 3 C3H7OH. So your balancing will be easier. So C3H7Cl and then you will be having H3PO3. So this is a very simple chemical property. So you can use this in many types of conversions also. They can ask you a question saying convert an alcohol to an alkyl halide, or in case if they ask convert an alkane to an alkyl halide in more than 2 steps. In the case of such questions where they say you have to convert an alkane to an alkyl halide in more than 2 steps, then you will have to convert that to an alcohol and then use PCl3 reaction so that you can convert that to an alkyl halide. There might be very few specific questions where they will ask you to convert it in 2 steps or more than 2 steps. So in such cases, you need to know all the chemical properties so that it will be easier for you to answer all the questions based on conversions.